What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 23. And I had to bring one of my motherfucking brothers back on the podcast.
Yes, sir, man. It's been a fucking minute, so.
Bro, the last episode you were on was what, episode 12, I want to say?
Episode 12.
And we're at episode 23, so that means you were absent for a good fucking minute.
You had hella guests come over, so yeah. So.
That's the goal for this year. Like, I'm telling you, my goal this year.
You're bringing new faces other than just me and Damon. So
yeah.
I think people like that too. So
hell yeah. And then the thing is, like, some of these guests, like, they're like, for example, Justin. I think that was
their
a badass.
Personalities be
and then Diana, and then Ashanti, like all these people that have come on so far. Tyler, bro, like I want it to keep coming. I'm so excited for a couple people I have lined up. I haven't set dates with them, but these people like watching, bro, I'm telling you, they're gonna be in for a fucking surprise, bro. It's not even funny.
Can't wait till episode 50, 100, 500, 1,000.
So my goal this year, is episode 100. I think that episode, I'm gonna have to dig in my bag to bring a real like special fucking guest.
What's your goal for this year for the podcast?
My goal this year is at least hit 100 videos and 500 subscribers. I'm at like 210 right now, so at least 500 subscribers. I think it's doable. I mean, realistically, like I would love to be at 1,000, at least followers, like subscribers. But I'm cool with 500 because I have so much shit going on. The podcast is still like in my top, priorities, but it's not my number one. But it's still up there. So I have my goal set for like every little priority that I have. So I don't want to overwhelm myself by setting like.
When am I gonna be able to hear it on Spotify and Apple Music? Huh?
Bro, this year. So I used to think like I want to get it on Spotify and Apple Music, whatever. But really, what I want to like focus on this year is really the TikTok. Yeah, I want to like start breaking like segments of my podcast. The old ones, I can't do it no more. But the new ones that I'm going to be recording, I want to start taking segments out of those and just post them on TikTok and shit.
They have YouTube Shorts too.
You do YouTube Shorts as well. Shit like stuff like that.
Clips.
Yeah.
Upload it on YouTube.
I want to start doing more like in my bag stuff like that. So I really want to clean up and polish it, but it's obviously going to take time because it's just me doing everything, the whole recording, the editing, and all that shit. Like, So it's a process, you know what I'm saying? Given everything else that we got going on. So, but it's coming, bro. Like this year, little by little, bro. Like I'm not going to beat myself up, but I know for sure, like, as the year goes on, it's going to be getting put together.
I'm hella excited for this year for you. Like,
I appreciate that.
That shit's going to pop off. Like,
I appreciate that.
So.
Oh, yeah. So we got something on the table. I don't know if they can see it on the camera, but
light that thing up, man.
I've never done it on camera, so
light that thing up.
So yes, for anyone watching, I'm not a big smoker. Like the boys can tell you, I smoke like shit maybe once every so often. I'm not a big smoker, so y'all ain't gonna see me here chiefing on this like that. I'll probably take 1, 2, maybe 3 hits.
His soul just leaves his body, so it's probably not the.
I get paranoid like a motherfucker, bro. Like it's not even funny. So I know my limits, so I don't like to overdo it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to ease my way into it and shit. But regardless, let's spark it. By the way, what's your thoughts? Do you smoke often? For the viewers watching?
I mean, not as much as I used to, but for sure, like every other day. So like, yeah, pretty often. It's honestly just sometimes it's a habit, you know what I mean? Just like the act of smoking, it's just a habit at that point. And other times it is to like chill out, especially after like a long day of work, because I'll be working doubles.
Yeah,
it's good to literally chill out or even just to go to bed, you know what I mean? But
do you feel like it's a turn off when you got a female that smokes hella crazy?
Nah, I can't judge them if I'm gonna be smoking like that. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
As long as they got their shit together, I don't care if you smoke like that. Cigarettes though, I can't do cigarettes. I feel like that's a completely different type of story when it's cigarettes. So.
Yeah. See, I feel like
shit just seems so like ugly and nasty, bro. Like I cannot do cigarettes.
See, I don't mind if a bitch smokes. But it's like if she's gonna, because I'm not a big smoker, so like if she's a big smoker, as long as she knows like not to like try to like I guess peer pressure me into doing it so often, like let me be like I just don't smoke like that. So you can smoke, just don't be like, oh come on babe, please let's like I just don't want to, like, because I want to have a good time, but me being too high, I don't have a good time. I have a good time like at certain times, like the other day when we all smoked with Tyler, bro, and
Yo,
we were all in the table. I forgot, we were just clowning, I think TK's house, and we were just nonstop fucking laughing, bro. Like we couldn't talk because we were just laughing so fucking hard. Like to me, that shit right there is like a good high for me.
for sure. Yeah, I never thought I'd get to this point too. Like I remember back then, I was like, man, I could never smoke, or
Yeah,
I'll never be a pothead. Look at me now. I'm fucking smoking every day and all that. So
that shit definitely caught me by surprise. I'm not gonna lie.
when we
Like,
first I moved in,
yeah, I was
back
just
then,
like,
yeah, it
damn,
was,
bro, this nigga smokes like that.
bro. When I woke up in the middle of the day before I went to bed, like it was, yeah,
It was bad, bro.
yeah.
I was like, holy shit. But nah, um, dude, what have you been up to since the last episode till now? You still making music?
Bro, I took a pause on that. I
Yeah,
had to taking a pause on that and more focus on, I guess, just working and obviously, you see it, the fucking EP,
EB.
bro. Come
I
on.
feel you.
By the way, winter collection out. Got the
You gotta cop it.
joggers, crew neck, hoodie.
You gotta cop it. My bad, but nah, they gotta cop it, bro. The whole fucking, I'm good. The whole fucking photo shoot was such a success, though, man. Like such a success, and I appreciate every single person
Hell
that
yeah.
came out that day. Like honestly,
It
like
was just fun. Like,
yeah,
fuck how the photos came out, even though those came out hella dope.
yeah,
But it was just fun, like, everyone being together and just, bro, coming in as a fucking mob, bro. Like, 15 of us, all dressed the same.
yeah.
It just felt good, you know?
Oh yeah, but to get us into today's topic, though, man, it's a real interesting one because I feel like it's important. You know what I'm saying? Especially like us, like in our generation, most people go out in groups. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you don't already do this, I would start doing this. You don't have to, but it's just a good, honestly, like recommendation. You know what I'm saying? It helps you avoid a lot of situations that can go south really easily. Cause, bro, Houston's fucking terrible now, bro.
I know, I saw the post that you had posted. It's becoming like already 343 homicides, and the year wasn't even over yet. So,
Bro, we were like third week into January. So what, 20 days into the year, bro? You got like 2 murders a day already? Like holy shit. We were above Chirac, bro, and Chirac is like crazy as fuck.
even I was telling him, I was like, bro, even the Tombow area, back then,
Yeah.
Tombow wasn't like that. You know what I mean? So,
It was, but it was so low key now. But that was then, but now it's just like fuck, bro. No one gives a fuck no more. But no, the whole topic of for today though, man, is going out. Like I've always told the boys, like I got rules. You know what I'm saying, that I like to follow just to keep everyone safe. You know what I'm saying? But my first and most important rule though, I feel like is always staying together. Like no matter what, because especially like let's say females, they're constantly going to the restroom and shit. You know what I'm
yo,
saying? If y'all in a group, always accompany your homegirl. I know most girls already do that. So I feel like that rule is like, more for the guys. Like if homie, one of your homeboys like, hey, gotta go use the restroom real quick, man. Go with that nigga, bro, because you never know what could happen. Especially in the restrooms. You see so much shit going on in
yeah,
the restrooms. Like as a guy, bro, you walk into that joint, you're gonna see motherfuckers like doing coke, selling coke, and be doing their little like people do the craziest shit in the restrooms.
yeah.
And if you go in the restroom by yourself, you never know if someone's gonna come try checking your pockets or whatever. Like you gotta be ready for that shit. And obviously, as a man, you're not gonna let that shit happen. So if something happens in the restroom, at least you got somebody with you. You know what I'm saying? And second rule, bro, I've always said, if there's ever a time, because as guys, I feel like it happens more often, like altercations. Like, bro, you cannot leave. in my case, for example, I can't leave like one of my boys just to argue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like I have to jump in.
Nah, for sure. It's like an instinct.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've learned over time, can't really do that though. You know what I'm saying? So I've always
I
said
would
like,
say certain situations you kind of do have to pick and choose. Like, you know
yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure. But I feel like, okay, I've always said if one of my homeboys gets in an argument, I'm gonna let it play by ear. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they start fighting, I've always said I'm not gonna jump in. I'm gonna
Yeah.
let my niggas run the fade. But I'll only step in when it's like, okay, he's getting his ass beat.
Or
I'm gonna let it happen for a little bit. 'Cause I'm not gonna jump in right away because he may have get hit. He may get rocked, but he may still come back. So
yeah.
I'll stop it then. Like I know he's getting his ass beat for like 3 seconds. Okay, chill out. Because the minute a fight occurs, bro, and one of the homeboys jump in, let's say I jump in for a homie or they jump in for me, their homies are gonna jump in, and it just becomes a big ass brawl.
Yeah, basically.
So it's like, okay, to avoid that, it's like, all right, let them run the fade. When they're done, it's like, all right, chill. You got your shit. Everyone goes about their day. It's not too rare that happens, but if it can, like, I think that's best scenario. You know what I'm saying?
I wish that's how it went for me. So
Which we'll get into here shortly. And then my third rule is, bro, we're not there to babysit. Even though I know I've gotten fucked up, I always say, like, when you go out, it's to have a good time. Like, we're not there to babysit. Like,
for sure,
obviously, if someone gets lit, it don't matter
it happens.
who it
You
is.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it happens.
Yeah.
We're going to take care of them for sure. Like, that's not an issue. But the thing is, like, someone who's doing it repeatedly, like, every time we go out, it's like, damn, nigga, know your liquor. Like, know how to drink. It gets annoying, bro, when you got someone that you're having to carry out the fucking club. Then in the car, you're like,
Got them throwing
puking
up
and
on
shit.
you.
Yeah, I know you got in your car puked in at least, what, once?
Fuck, no,
twice, 3 times?
Bro, honestly, nah. Actually, it's 3 times. Like, it was a long time ago, but yeah, think about it. It's been so many fucking times, bro. That shit's disgusting. And afterwards, I had to clean up all 3 times by myself. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck that, dude.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's why, honestly, sometimes I really don't like taking my car. I'm like, they fucked up. Send them ass to someone else's car. Got me fucked up if you think I'm going to be clean, throw it, bro.
Shit, I feel you, bro. And then yours are like the seats. They're not leather. They're like the
Yeah.
cotton or whatever. But that fabric
That
shit.
Yeah, that shit be sinking in. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, like when I forget, it was a Halloween party. Someone puked in your car,
dude,
and then it
that
stunk.
that shit literally stayed in the car for a good 2 or 3 months. Even after I cleaned it, I'm like, what the fuck,
Then I'm
bro?
walking into this fool's car, and oh my god, I'm just
That
like,
motherfucker stunk.
I'm like, bro, did you
bad.
clean this already? He had a little Febreze can, and he would spray it. I was like, it made it even worse.
Every fucking day, I swear to God, I had to spray the back of my seats, bro. That shit would stink in the morning.
Stanky motherfucking car, nigga.
Had to rip the whole fucking seats out. Even when I did, shit was still there.
Shit. Nah, but that brings us into the whole story. I know you had touched on it a little bit earlier, but nah, dude, that was crazy. I'ma just if you want to tell a story, about what happened, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, so we had all went out. It was me, my brothers, and then 2 homegirls that we had went with. And a friend too. So I remember you, my brother, my friend, they had left, and I was gonna take the 2 homegirls home, but we was going in her car. So I've never rode with them, so I don't know what car they're driving. So we go in, she opens the door, we're in there, and I was like, okay, I'm driving. And I noticed, dude, the car wouldn't start. I'm looking at the keys, I'm looking at the shit to put it in. I'm like, bro, there's no key. Like, there's nothing to put anything in, you know what I mean? So I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to start this car? And I asked one of the homegirls, like, hey, you know how to start this car? And she even tried for like a good 15 minutes. That shit would not start. And I'm like, dude, are you sure we're in her car? Like, there's no way this shit is not starting. I'm even trying to, she was fucked up, my bad. She was fucked up, and I'm trying to like wake her up, be like, hey, just start the car, and I could drive from there. Like, I'm good. And then, we're there for like fucking 40 minutes trying to start a fucking car. And
Damn.
Then I know,
Holy
you would have
shit.
thought at that point, fuck, bro, like, you got to do something, call somebody. But we was just in the car, and then two females approached us. They're like, "Why the fuck you in a car?" And I'm like, I told them, I was like, "See, I fucking knew it, bro. We in someone else's car." I was like, "Look, my bad." And to find out, her car was literally in the same parking lot, like not too far off. So they start walking, and she was like, "Hey, y'all need to like pay me for something, cause she looked like she was throwing up in my car." I was like, "You know what, I got you. Like that's the least we can do." You know what I mean? Like, and while she was doing that, I hear the other homegirl telling her, like, "Hey, y'all need to come through. Somebody's in our car." And they came quick, and one of the fools like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck you doing in our car?" And he just kind of came like sideways, so I kind of said some shit back, and that's when it started, bro. Just five motherfuckers just start swinging at me, bro. I'm like, fuck. I'm telling you, that shit sobered me up real fucking quick, bro. I knew then. I was like, all right, bet. I knew it was five of them, so
That's
I'm like,
pussy shit.
I know, bro.
That's sorry as hell.
So as soon as it happened, bro, I was ready. I was like, all right, bet. And I knew I had to be smart about it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go in and thinking like I could go straight up like that when I got five people. You know what I mean? Like I was like, all right, let's be smart about it. So as one starts to come, you know, I'm doing my thing, and then it was just way too many of them, bro. Like it was just a lot of them, and I was eating some of the punches too. And then even at one point, one of them had put a strap on me. But just knowing how they were, just from that small interaction, I was like, go ahead, bro. If you're gonna bring it out, you might as well use it. But that fool just put that shit right back. So I knew it wasn't gonna be like that. And then while I'm over there, I hear from a distance one of them slapping one of the girls. Ah, dude, I felt.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it was deserved.
It was
deserved.
maybe a little bit, but bro, I was pissed. You know what I mean? I feel like a dude hitting a female, that's in any situation, like that's not right. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was a guy that did it.
Yes, bro.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I thought it was like another female. Like
Nah, bro. It was a dude, and that fool was big as he was fat as fuck, bro. So that's what I'm
Damn.
saying, bro. That shit pissed me off.
oh, see, yeah, I feel you. Okay, never
That's
mind.
what I'm
I take
saying.
that back.
Yeah.
Let me. You know what? I take my statement back. Nah, bullshit aside, because nah, that's
I'm telling
fucked
you,
up.
they some
I don't-
fucking pussies
I've,
for that,
I've
like-
gone. I've almost gotten in a fight like not too long ago at bombshells over that shit. Like I didn't even know
And
the
me-
chick, and her dude was like disrespectful. He didn't even put his hands on her, and I had to step in, bro, because I'm like, I don't do the whole guy hitting girl shit, so I gotta clarify that.
Yeah.
I take that back. That's just not cool.
And especially for me too, I'm a very like protective person. Like I
Hell
don't
yeah.
like when anybody who's around me, especially in that moment, or just people who are close to me, bro, I want to be there to protect them, and you know what I mean. Like it don't matter what situation. So when I seen that happen, I was like, "Fuck!" Like let me go run over there, but I couldn't even run over there because you got motherfuckers right, 3 motherfuckers right there and 2 over there. So I'm like, "Fuck!" And then I went on for a minute. And then as I was trying to, I guess I got so distracted, one of them out of nowhere tackled me, bro, like straight to the ground. And I knew in that once I got tackled, I would, like my instincts just kicked in again. I'm like, bro, you gotta get the fuck up. Like you cannot stand there. Cause I heard in the background one was like, hey, bro, stomp him. I'm like, bro, if I'm there and motherfuckers are literally kicking me, stomping is like so different, especially to
Yeah.
the ground, bro. Dude, that shit will leave you in like critical damage if it's like at a good point on the head.
For
you know?
sure.
So I was like, bro, let me get the fuck up. And luckily I did, like right away. I knew just, oh, bro, let me just get up. And afterwards they was like, hey, bro, fuck this. And then they just left. And then we just, from there, we dipped off. I took them to the backseat, and then we just dipped off back to my place. But
That's crazy.
dude,
Bro, that shit's crazy.
I
like,
always say though, like even though it was a lot of them, bro, I just stand my ground. You know what I mean? Like
For
it
sure.
was just, it was a crazy situation. Which, looking back at it, I feel like there wasn't a whole lot I could have done to avoid it though. Like besides, going in a group. But at that moment, I don't think I could have done anything different because the way they came off was like they was looking for trouble. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So
That's what got me. Like, I was just like, fuck, bro. Like, if only
I was
we
like,
had
I
all
even had
left
my
together.
boys with me too. I was
Yeah,
like, man, I knew if you and then my other friend was there, I think it would have been different. Like,
For sure. It would have been a
Totally
different.
different.
And look, I'll say this: like, I wish I was there. You know what I'm saying? And
At least you too. Like,
and I'm not
even
gonna. Yeah, hell yeah.
even if it was just me and you, I think we would have ran that shit up like no cap.
Yeah, but for sure, 100%. But my thing is like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I wish I was there, cause not saying it in a way like, oh, I would have beat everyone's ass.
Yeah.
But in a sense like, fuck, if we're gonna get jumped, bro, like if my nigga's gonna get jumped, let me
least
get
let me
jumped
get
with
jumped
him.
with it.
Yeah, let me get
Yeah,
jumped with
yeah.
him, cause at least I'm not gonna let all these niggas swing on him and not get no licks on them. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it, even if I go down swinging, at least I want to go down swinging on one or two of them niggas too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna let that shit happen. So I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, I would have saved this shit, but dude, that's corny though, cause I've been in that situation, bro, and I've been in the situation where, I've been in a situation where I got jumped before,
Yeah.
but I've also been in a
Yeah,
situation
he
where,
was jumping.
well, that too, but okay, then another situation aside from being the one jumping someone is, I've also seen like another friend in front of me get jumped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit isn't cool, bro. Like when you can't do anything about it. And it was at a club too. It was when I was a lot younger, bro. This was like when there was 18 plus
18
clubs and
and
shit.
up club, yeah.
And I forgot who I had went with, dude. I want to say it was just like three of us. It was like me and two other guys. And I forgot how it went, if he was messing with someone's girl or some shit like that. But long story short, a guy approached him. They started arguing over a bitch. Nigga sticks him. And I guess because we weren't next to him when it happened, we just heard the commotion go on. And he got jumped by like a couple niggas, like to where security, like when we saw what it was and who it was, they're literally dragging like my homeboy, like the securities have like his arms around him, kind of just dragging his feet on, a full busted lip, fucking knots, bro. Like it was so bad, you know what I'm saying? And it felt like fucked up because I seen him, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that was inside the club, so you can get fucked up easily by getting good hits like that. But also like there's times where you really can't do shit because security breaks it up too fast.
Yeah.
But nah, and that was the case with my situation. Like when I got jumped, it was also downtown Houston, and I had people there with me, but it was a 2-story. So they're on the second, I'm on the first. And same shit, you know, I get an altercation with a guy, and it was because he had spilled the drink. It was packed. And we had our drinks. He spilled it, and I was like, man, where the fuck you going? And because he was already walking in between the people next to me, I grabbed his arm, I pulled him back, and I hit him. And as soon as I hit him, we're swinging, and then I just feel like getting hit from the back. And so I'm getting hit. I got clogged. I closed up, and I like these niggas started hitting me. But to me, it felt like it was like a good minute of me getting hit. But in reality, like it really wasn't that long. You know what I'm saying? It was probably like
when you in there, bro, it feels a lot longer. Like
hell yeah.
When they was initially swinging, at first I really didn't think I could get out of that one. They was just haymakers, bro. But when looking back, I was like, oh, it's really not as long as it was.
Yeah, it really goes by so fucking fast, bro. So like that situation was probably like, I don't know, like 15, 20 seconds at max.
Yeah.
But it was just funny to me because the only thing I got out of that was like a busted lip. Like it swelled up and shit, but it wasn't nothing crazy. But it just sucks being in a situation like that, bro, because, bro, you could just never know what can happen, especially that when you're outside. So there's not like a group of people around you, no security.
Yeah.
And then you hear that stomping out, bro. Like, that's the fucked up thing about getting fights nowadays. Like, motherfuckers don't know when to stop. So someone can be unconscious, and you're still gonna see niggas literally stomp or kick their head, like, or still punching them, bro. Like after they're out cold, like.
That's why I agree with what you had said, bro. Like, do anything you can to
Survive.
Survive. Like, even you said like whether that's biting, scratching, bro. Cause
hell yeah.
right. Cause when they knock you out, you don't know if they're gonna stop. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Just don't even take that chance. So I feel you.
Nah, bro, and that's where, like you said earlier, you can fall under like a critical condition situation because, I mean, bro, you out cold and you still getting hit and you still getting stomped. Like, that's crazy, especially to the head, bro. Those are no jokes. Like, I would be even scared to get a concussion, bro, because that's like crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it fucks with your brain and stuff. Like,
luckily, it wasn't bad because all I left was like literally a little bruise right here.
Hell yeah.
That was it. I ain't gonna lie. So one of them, it was funny during the fight. He had kicked me. And in my head, like, me, I'm not gonna kick nobody. You know what I mean? I feel like, man, I'm just gonna be sweet.
Like standing up, he kicked you? Like some karate shit?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So, but.
That was Asian?
Nah, it was Hispanic people. But, that's fucked up, by the way. But, Bro, you be surprised how hard leg kicks are, bro. Like the next morning, my shit was kind of like throbbing a little bit, and it was funny because that same day on my phone, I was watching like some UFC stuff, and it showed all of like the deadliest not knockouts, but kind of like knockdowns from a kick. Bro, that motherfucker strong, dude. Like,
Fuck yeah,
don't
bro.
sleep on them leg kicks. I done learned
Dude,
that.
I'm
So,
telling you, soccer, bro.
yep.
So I learned that shit in soccer, dude. Like, oh my god, bro, niggas like, cause it's not intentional, but sometimes y'all both gonna
And you
go
got
swing at the
cleats
ball.
too, so that shit scrapes you up too.
Yeah, even though you got those like shin guards and stuff, oh, bro, you feel it. You get bruised up and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, that shit ain't no joke. I feel you on that, bro. Them leg kicks is like
And the
something
in the
else.
moment I was like, did this motherfucker just kill me? Like, what
Yeah,
the hell?
bro. And the
But
thing is, nowadays, dude, you just never know who does what. You know what I'm saying? Because um, shout out my boy Mateo, which is Caleb's homeboy. Dude, that motherfucker, you see him? Like, if you saw him out, he's uh, a white boy, not to be fucked up or anything, but the way he looks, like, you see him out in the club or something, you'd be like, oh, I'd fuck him up. Like, easily. He looks like one of those kids, like, you just are so confident, like, I'll fuck him up.
yeah,
No, bro, not him, bro. You wouldn't fuck him up. I wouldn't. Like, both of us together, I don't even think we fuck him up, bro. Like, that
that
fool
fool
is,
be doing like martial arts and all that.
yes,
Jiu-jitsu,
bro.
yeah.
Like, so many people do that nowadays. Like, that's why sometimes it's like, you may be squared up with a nigga. Next thing you know, you're out cold because he kicked you in the head. You ain't even know.
Shit. That's
uh,
so useful though. Like, I think that's dope to, cause in some of them they teach you how to like not do it in a safe way. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
literally just for self defense.
Oh yeah.
Even though I feel like I would just go out loud on that. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, but to go back on something else you said, bro, for anyone watching, yes, my nigga, if you find yourself in a situation where you're in a fight, fuck all that. Oh, let's throw hands. Like, man, fuck you, fuck that, because you're not the one in the fight. You're not the one's
Yeah.
gonna be wound out in a hospital if it doesn't go your way. Like, fuck you, hell no. I'm gonna fight how, like, if I'm not gonna live this shit like this, I'm gonna fight as if this nigga's trying to kill me, bro.
For
So
sure.
if he somehow gets on me or whatever, like I'm in a like a bad spot, bro, I'm literally clawing eyeballs. I'm fucking biting, nigga. Like I'm doing whatever I can to get the fuck out that situation. Like I'm not gonna sit here and just be trying to swing with my hands just because I don't want to be looked at. Fuck that, bro. If I get a rock, whatever is close to me that I can smash on that nigga's head,
It's
bro,
a
I'm
life and
grabbing.
death situation. So
Yes,
yeah.
bro. I'm telling you, like, again, like for example, that situation, dude put out a gun. Luckily, he ain't use it, bro. A lot of people nowadays are so crazy. Like, my thing is, I'd be scared to be on the opposite end of that with someone that's scared themselves, because people that are in scared, like they feel fear.
Mm.
You never know, they gonna let that shit go
Yeah.
without wanting to. You know what I'm saying? But
I guess it was dumb for me to be like, all right, bro, man, if you gonna
yeah,
use it. But just, yeah.
but I feel you though, because I'd be the same
Some
way. Because
motherfuckers just,
sometimes,
you could tell, like, hey, dog, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna use that. Just put that shit away, so.
yeah, I would. I know I've done that, but I did it with someone that I knew.
Yeah.
But like, that was ballsy. I don't even think
That
I
was
would
to the
do that.
extreme, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, with a random stranger, you just never really fucking know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know who they are and like this and then. They may not seem like it, but they may be the
They might
most heartless
surprise you, yeah.
motherfucker that you've ever met. He's gonna be like, "Oh, you don't think so?" And just
And really show you be
yeah,
left on the ground, pull
start
blood,
walking up to you
everything.
real slow and shit until like at the imagine that
Fuck.
point, like he's walking up to you with like so much confidence, like,
Yeah, like,
hey,
nigga,
what
I
do you,
do this shit, you know what I mean?
and you're like, all right, let me see. He's like, all right, bet.
Fuck,
And then
no,
it's like
dude.
those TikToks, like you're standing there, next thing you know, you're in the clouds, like looking around.
You seen those where,
The defense too.
yeah, and they're they're like, fuck, I knew I shouldn't have listened to him. Yeah.
Them hoes are funny. Nah,
See,
but
I don't know what I would do in that situation, because in my head I would think, you know what, I am quicker than a fucking bullet, but oh, bro, I'd be so dead. But I don't know.
nah, bro.
See, bro, it's crazy because before we had left, I was thinking, bro, let me bring my strap. Like, I never know what, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
never know what could happen. But I was like, dude, I don't think it's gonna get like that. Like, I don't know. I was just like, nah, let me just not bring it. But fuck, bro. That's why you always gotta have that thing on you, cause you just never know when that situation occurs, and if you caught without it, then oh, you fucked.
Hell yeah. Nah, that's why, man. I feel like everyone should have one now, bro, because for one, the way it is, and two, just with that law that they passed now,
Yep.
you never know who does or doesn't. Like, I really, in my heart, I feel like when I'm out, a majority of people has it. I just don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm always like very cautious of like, staying away from conflict as much as I can, dude. Which is why, like, to reiterate what we said in the beginning, I have those rules. Like, one, always stick together, bro. And someone
Yeah.
goes to the restroom, go with them.
Especially these days, bro. Like I feel like people are way too quick to pull it out. Like
Yeah,
way too fucking quick.
exactly. And I just feel like there's just too many people like nowadays that, especially like at that time of night when it's like closing, like everyone's lit, they're drunk, and especially when they're in groups, bro. And let alone females around,
Yeah,
they're gonna try to act a certain way.
for sure.
So, nah, so that's why I mean, like, I fuck with Washington, but it's like I don't even know how often I want to be going over there no more. Just
Yeah.
like I'd rather avoid that shit. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes areas like that are where it gets most popping too. So it's like,
Like fuck, you trying to have a good time or you trying to fucking
yeah,
die or what?
yeah. But I mean, that's the pros and cons with it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but nah, dude. At the end of the day, though, like I know, I highly doubt this would ever reach any one of those people involved, like on their end. But like, bro, I'm telling you, like, if I wish I was there. I'll just leave it like, I wish
Yeah.
I was there, bro, because I'm telling you, bro, like I feel like I would have went crazy. Like I can't see that, bro. Like it's I'm telling you, been on the other side where I've been the one jumping nigga, and it's like you feel so dominant because the other person is so helpless.
Yeah.
But that's not no man shit, bro. That's so sorry. Like so yeah, like given that I was on that side of it, different times when I was young, I'm like, I'm telling you, that shit is sorry as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
That's corny.
And
Niggas
even
can't
in
run
this
phase no
situation,
more. Like,
huh?
so niggas can't run one-on-one phase no more.
Even in that situation, I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck if it's 5 back to back to back. Like, just do ones, you know what I mean? I can't. 5 at a time, fuck all that, bro.
Yeah. Nah, that's just so crazy. I just wish that out of the two females that were there, like the more sober one could have called one of us when the shit started going on.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been a different outcome because just like they called people, even though the whole shit was going, like I wish one of us could have got that call. Damn, I wish that we were out one day.
But
I
honestly,
wish you
by
can
that
point one
time,
of them out, bro.
no,
Be like,
I
oh,
got
then
you.
that's that one nigga right there. I promise you, I would like. I won't do it in the club because that's a for sure. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
But if we're like walking in the street, I'll dead ass deck that nigga and like we go about our business and go home. Like
Yeah.
that shit. That was. I will say like I'm glad that shit for one. Before we go on, like that you're okay. And I told you that's what main thing when you told me the story. Like man, damn, like that's crazy. Like I'm
It really
glad
could have
I'm
ended up
glad
a
you're
lot
okay,
worse.
but
Yeah.
I'm just like, man, that's a bad situation to be in. You know what I'm saying? For like multiple different reasons, but I always said, bro, I'm glad you're okay, and it didn't become something worse than what it could have been. So,
For sure.
but nah, bro, that's just a fuck thing, bro. That's such a fuck thing right there. I remember looking at you in the morning, that big old scar, motherfucker. I think it was your elbow and your knee too were scarred up.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Only we would have got that call, man.
Y'all
Like,
was already home at that point, so it wouldn't.
yeah, cause I think you mentioned like
Cause
as soon
I,
as we left, you said it was like almost 40 minutes. So y'all fucking with the car, cause we didn't. I think when I don't remember you leaving, but I remember when Deezer came up to us and he was just like, hey, Phoenix left and I'm gonna just ride with y'all, and I was like, okay, cool. But I don't know how long that had been since you had left or what, but we didn't stay there for like more than like maybe 15 minutes after he
yeah.
told us that you had left. So
Nah, he had called and we was still in the other chick's car and he was like, "Hey, bro, we're home." Like, I was like, bro, we're still fucking with this car, but I'll figure it out. So yeah, we was there for a fat fucking minute, bro.
And then I knocked out as soon as I got home too, bro.
Yeah,
I was probably like dead asleep snoring, and my boy was over there fighting for his life.
for
Cause,
real, bro.
damn, that's some shit.
I was telling him, I was like, it literally felt like me versus the world, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That high right there, like it's like such a subtle high though. Like I'm talking about right now.
Oh yeah.
Like it's such a subtle high right now because
Just
it's
be
not.
chilling.
Yeah, it's not one of those where like. So for like the viewers watching, bro, I'm such a lightweight, but that's why I only took like probably like 2-3 hits because I know my limits. Like I will never try to show off. When it comes to weed, that's one thing I will never show off because
You're like,
you
if I
see
do,
me.
my soul will leave my fucking body. I'll be in a different universe, everything.
I don't know if I ever told that story on here, bro, but that's a funny ass story, dog. It's so funny to look back on, but in that moment, like me, it was one of the scariest things I've ever encountered in my life.
Yeah.
I was so helpless, and I just didn't know. Like I literally thought I fucking died, bro.
I've gotten like stupid high like that, but mines have never turned like that dark, I guess you could say.
Yeah, mine
It'd
was
be to the
just
point where I literally feel like knocking out or shit would be too funny to me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm over here dying laughing, but never to the point where I feel like, fuck, am I gonna die right now or what? Or
No.
like, am I dead already?
Yeah. Mine wasn't like damn, am I dying? Mine was like, fuck, I'm dead. Like, what do I do?
Fuck, am I a ghost? What the hell?
Dog, that's the thing. Like for the viewers watching them, we had like this smoke session. I'd say less than a year ago, right? You would say 'cause it was like in the summertime ish.
Yeah.
So we had smoked, and I want to say it was only like 1 or 2 joints that we had smoked. It wasn't that much.
Yeah,
either.
nah, it wasn't a lot.
But I don't know what it was, but I got so high that at one point, like, we were all in the backyard in chairs, and I put my head down, and I just entered a whole, like, different state, bro, of, like, it was black. I couldn't see nothing. It's like those movies when you see people, like, in their thoughts or something, and it's just, like, their little body. And you
got the
see,
little flashlight on.
you got the
like
flashlight on there.
spotlight, yeah.
That's how it felt like I was in that situation. Man, I just remember like I was praying, talking to God, like, man, I was taking too early, like, man, I fucked up, like, forgive me for everything. I remember I was on my knees, like, just like praying and praying and praying, and I remember like closing my eyes again, and then I started seeing like, you know, like little flashbacks of like different shit, like of my past, like my actual past life, like events, and I remember at one point I just started doing like this, like I was like seizing up or some shit. I think that's when like Damien put his hand on my shoulder, and that's when I felt it, like I felt the pressure. Like mind you, my mind is in a whole different like state, so all I feel is like pressure, like on my body. But I didn't know it was Damien's hand until like I came to my senses, and now I see like, oh shit,
Everyone's looking at me.
everyone's just looking at me like, what the fuck? Like that felt so real. And I felt okay for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until like, again, I put my head down and boom, there I go. And that time, I don't remember shit. I guess Damien said that he saw me like seizing up in the chair, and like, I think he was like, are you okay? You okay? And then y'all noticed or some shit. And y'all took me inside, and I'm telling you, bro, I don't know what it was, but I just remember at that point, I for real was like so in a state of like regret. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, I was like asking God, like at that point, because I had already said it earlier, but at that point, that's when I was really, that's when I like started. I guess I was.
Can you
like,
make the face though?
I don't remember how I did it, bro. Honestly,
That's cap. Can you make the face?
I can try to reenact it,
All
but
right, go ahead.
it was something like that.
Can
Like,
you show the viewers that?
no,
Damn, that's fucked up. All right, no, I see how it is.
you asked me, I did it.
Can you show the viewers though?
I can't do
All
that
right,
one.
Okay, no, I see how it is.
But nah, dude, at that moment when I was asking for forgiveness, then that's when I was like really like on my knees praying. Like in my thoughts, I was crying too though. So it was crazy that like in that state, because I'm telling you, I'm looking at myself.
It
Like,
really looked like it. Like you was in deep pain. You know what I mean?
that's what I'm telling you, bro. Because I was on my knees, like asking God, and asking forgiveness, but I was crying like in my thoughts. I didn't know that my physical body, I was legit crying too. So y'all saw me. I think it's like y'all are seeing the physical side of me, but my mind's seeing something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's crazy that you guys saw that. And I only bring it up because we were talking about it earlier when we went out to dinner. But that shit was crazy, bro. That was such an experience that I've never experienced ever in my life. It was a good one-time thing to experience. I hope I never experience it again. But looking back at it, I thought it was it meant like so deep in that moment because I remember it made me like
I've noticed
reconsider like
there's so many, I guess, in that time period, scary situations. But looking back at it now, it's just so funny to laugh about. You
hell
know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
the one of you choking on food.
dude, that one for sure. Save it for another time. But
Yeah,
yeah, that one was
there's been a
so
lot
bad, bro.
a lot of funny
Even
shit.
yelling out the fucking window.
The
Dude,
cops
I'm
can
saying,
go.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's so many fucking the hole I put in the floor. I'm telling you, so many situations. I'm like, fuck, bro. But looking back, it's just so funny to laugh at. So
That's fucking hilarious, bro. Nah, we got a few minutes left, bro. So I don't know if there's any last things you want to touch on, like regarding like that situation, or just what to look for in the future for Phoenix this year.
a lot of things. That's what we talking about. For sure, the music that shit's gonna be popping. The clothing brand, I know that's gonna go off. And just a lot of personal growth too. You know what I mean? Just
For sure.
making sure I'm right in every aspect.
Oh yeah.
But I think that's gonna be for all of us though. You, Damien, everybody. Like this year really is gonna be our year. So
I
and I don't
honestly
never
like.
say that every year like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do something this year. Like this year I truly feel like this is our year. So
Hell yeah. So you asked me earlier, when am I gonna have the podcast on Spotify and shit? When are we gonna get your music on some Spotify?
Mm, I don't wanna set a date on it. Probably by the summer. At least by the summer.
By the summer?
Yeah.
Do you have
Get some
something
good-
already like in your pocket that you could potentially drop?
It's in the works. You know what
Everything's
I mean?
in the works.
It's in the works.
Okay. Like
But
that.
yeah, I'm excited for it, for real. I'm excited for this year.
Any special features you may have on these songs?
Yeah, we got someone named Elephant. I don't know if you heard of him. That fool spits bars, you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna have to check him out. I've never heard of him, but it's a dope name though.
Shit. And then I guess going back to the lesson from all of this,
Yeah.
I guess even though it didn't happen really in this situation, but be smart about your fights. Like know when to back away from the situation. Even though I didn't, but know when it's like, bro, this shit ain't worth it. You know what I mean? Like
For sure.
even though in that moment, and especially with dudes, bro, like they always want to show who's the tougher one, or you know what I mean? Like just that pride and ego, but know when to be like, bro, if it's over a drink or if, you know what I mean, something like that, just all right, bro, I'm just trying to have a good time. Let me just walk away. Even if it does seem like, oh, that nigga a pussy, he's walking away and all that. Just, I'd rather you make the smarter choice, you know.
For sure. I love
like
that you said that.
Yeah, but like I said, in that situation, I truly feel like no matter how it went, they was looking for trouble. So at that point, even if I came off a certain type of way, I just felt like it was gonna end up that way. So
Yeah. Nah, but I love that you said that though, bro, because honestly, I know a lot of guys struggle with this, and I wish they didn't, but there's nothing wrong with you walking away.
for sure.
Like, fuck what anyone thinks about you walking away, because you're not doing it for them. You're doing that decision for you. Because if you do what they want, it's just for their pure entertainment. Just so they can see a fight, man. Fuck that. You know, like I said earlier, what happens if I get hurt? Who's gonna pay my hospital bills? Who's gonna deal with all the recovery and all this and that? Like, me. You know, they don't. Or let's say I wind up in jail. Like, who's gonna bail me out? Who's gonna do everything to get that shit off your record? Like, they're not gonna do it. So like, fuck them. Like, I'd rather walk away and fuck what anyone thinks. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, And I know it's hard for most men though, cause like you said too, bro. Everyone,
Just that pride and ego,
yeah,
bro. And
that,
trying to show like, oh yeah, I'm the alpha dude, or
yeah,
I'm tough, I'm this and that. So,
yep.
yo,
So it's it's difficult, but it can definitely be done. So, like you said, pick and choose, and if you can choose to walk away, and all, if not most, then do so. Like you said, I think the only time is like situations like that where it's just like ain't really much that you can do. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's like they're already all hey right here. Even if I walk away, like I'm still risking them still like going at me. So I say yeah for sure, pick and choose. But that's fucked, dude. And like I said earlier, bro, if these people ever somehow come across this video, fuck them. Y'all are all corny as shit. The dudes that are all there, y'all are soft as fuck. And fuck the female that called them.
fuck them
Fuck the
for
female
sure.
that called
I was
them.
trying to work shit out too. I was
Yeah.
literally about to tell her like, look, I know she fucked up. I got you. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Fuck
her
the
too.
female that called them, bro. She's the one for all that. If anyone should have got slapped, it really should have been her, bro.
For real.
Like if anyone, it should have been her. But yeah, females are drama starters though. Females
That's
are
true.
drama starters for sure. But nah, dude. Any last words?
That was pretty much it.
Dude, I appreciate you coming on the episode. It had been a
I
fucking minute, bro.
I appreciate you having me, bro.
It was an honor.
Honestly, I forgot how these felt, so we for
Yeah.
sure gotta do them more often.
Yeah, hell yeah, I got you. Nah, I appreciate it though.
Always, man.